What's up, YouTube? This is Spade here doing another Pokemon Showdown battle. And thank you so much, everyone, for the feedback on last time on the very first episode of my Pokemon Showdown series, which will hopefully be lasting for quite some time. But, yeah, let's just, without further ado, go look for a match. This time we'll be doing some OU. I kind of decided to just rebuild my own team, and I'm really hoping that the music is okay right now. I have to do a lot of tweaking to it last time, like after my commentary, but hopefully this time it will be fine. You guys can leave your comments again. But I basically got my own team with Heatran on a balloon. Well, mostly I just wanted to use Lantern because we got Thunderous again in the meta game. Well, the new Thunderous, and Lantern kind of walls it, and it's kind of light, and it can also take grass nuts. So I decided to give it a try. But my opponent here has kind of an interesting theme. What I'm kind of thinking for him to lead with, it's either going to be Azelf, or then Bronzong, and then even possibly like Scarf with Teeny. I think I could lead with Heatran, so I'm gonna do that. And what do you know? He does lead off with the Vixenia, and I still think those cries are like super loud. You know, if I would have, you know, something to give feedback about this Pokemon Showdown, is that those cries are way too loud, in my opinion. But what is my opponent going to do? He could Fusion Bolt, he could Brick Break. That would mean I would lose my Balloon this early. He's not gonna Recreate, I doubt, this early. To be honest, Landorus with Intimidate would be good. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Let's go into Landorus. I don't want to lose my Balloon, because that way I can deal with his Salamence more easily. And I think this... I'm not really sure. I just imported this team straight from Pokemon Online, which is another really nice thing about Pokemon Showdown, that you can easily import teams from PO. Which makes things a lot simpler, since I don't have to waste time with the team builder. And he uses freaking Final Gambit. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, didn't see that coming. Okay, so it's Choice Scarf, Final Gambit. Nothing that I really could have done to that in this situation. Didn't see that coming. Don't see that too often, but... well, yeah, we both lost a Pokemon, so who wins? We shall see. What is he going to bring out next? I doubt he's going to go in this Bronzong, because I lead it, because I led with Memetran, Heatran, and I do have the HBIs. What is he going to do? He could go into Azelf. He could try to set up with Lucario or Mens. Who would be a good guy? Let's just go into Scizor. If he goes into Azelf or something with fire, I can switch into Lantern or Vaporeon. So, I'm gonna send out my one of my team's most hard-hitting guys, which is Scizor. And he goes into his Azelf. Most likely he's gonna set up rocks. But, what I could do is go into Lantern. If he goes for the Flamethrower, and he's actually running a dual screener, that is just fine. I think what I could do is just go for the... oh, he actually goes for the... oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go... he goes for the Taunt. Makes sense, but at least I know he doesn't really have any attacks. Burn would have been nice, but no dice, no dice. And now that I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch out, I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch, since he has set everything up. But he could go into his Sweepers, or then he could go into Bronzong to set up rocks. We'll see. This will be a bit annoying, but as long as I can keep the momentum going on, I should be just fine. And he actually just goes for Stealth Rocks. Well, should have known. Okay, so he doesn't have any attacks on this Azelf, which is kind of interesting. But, this does give me a chance to go into Scizor. And I could either Pursuit, but that would leave me in a really bad position on the next turn, because he could bring a Lucario, or Mens, or Scissor or anything to set up. So I'm just gonna go U-turn, as he's most likely going to switch out because he can't do anything. But at least I'll keep the momentum going on. Hopefully I can bring out a Pokemon who can do some super effective damage against this Lucario in this situation. So, this is kind of bad. Probably should have just gone like for the superpower predicting the switch, but kind of a difficult situation. I do have HB Fire with Latios, so I guess that's pretty much my best option. It's gonna be a 2-hit KO off the screens. And I'm not sure if I can take, how well I can take a +2. Oh, he actually just goes for Crunch. Well, that's interesting. Okay. So, what should I do now? I could go into Scissor, but then again, it would be kind of a bad situation. I guess I could just... So I would really like to stall a few turns here. It's a real shame that I lost my Landorus through that final Gambit, but I think I'm gonna go into Vaporeon, hit him with the Scald, and go from there. Or I could make a Wish, because I'm pretty sure I can take even a +2 hit. Although it's gonna be pretty close, so let's play it safe. Scald away. Alright, yeah, definitely would not have been able to take a +2 hit, so... Alright, better safe than sorry. Then it would have been shenanigans with the Wish protecting and all that stuff. He brings out Mence. I do carry the Ice Beam. He can live 1 hit though, but at least I can get him to a range where... Okay, he just goes straight for the Outrage, and he has Moxie. I can go either to... his Reflect wore off, so I guess I'm gonna go into Scissor. Scissor should be able to take a, hopefully a +1 Outrage. Although it's kinda iffy. We'll see. Yeah, I can take it. Yeah, I can take it. Alright, let's just Bullet Punch. Take it out. What is he going to bring out next? Now he has, like, Scissor is the thing that I'm mostly afraid of, and he also has Azelf, which is going to be able to set up 1 screen. Most likely. Yeah, he just barely lives, and he goes for the Reflect. To be honest, I do not want Light Screen at this point, but I basically have the game in the bag because I have Heatran. And he doesn't have Light Screen. So he has Bronzong and Scissor left. Although the problem is that he could set up. He most likely has a Swords Dance Scissor on his team. And to be honest, I really don't want to switch directly into Heatran, because that would kind of screw things up. So what I'm going to do is switch into Lantern here, because he's most likely going to SD. Yeah, he does. But I don't really care, because you can go all the way up to +6, but you cannot one-shot my Heatran with a Bullet Punch. So there we go, he goes for Bug Bite, takes out Lantern, he doesn't even bother setting up more. So yeah, I can go into Heatran, and basically this thing, now it comes down to Fire Blast hitting. And well, now I get another chance, because Fire Blast misses! Yeah, too bad that you didn't go for... Well, I don't know if he even has... He most likely doesn't even have a superpower, I guess. He might be running a bulky Roost set, so whatever. It's my game, so there we go. Unless Fire Blast misses again, which would be horrible. If this Bronzong has EQ like some of them have, it's gotta have that anti-meta game Bronzong hitting those Heatrans without balloons. So, Fire Blast lands, takes out the Heatran, and that will be the game. GG. There we go. Alright, that was the match for today. Really hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with this one. It was kind of interesting at the beginning with the final Gambit Victini. I lost my Landorus early, lost a bit of my momentum, but in the end, it worked out okay. Heatran on the balloon for the win. Heatran on the balloon always takes the victory home. At least in most of the cases. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this match. If you did, please leave a like rating. I would really appreciate the support from you guys. You know, if you do enjoy these live nations, in that case, please do leave a like rating. Last time, like, most of the feedback, like, people who didn't like it was from people that just wanted to see Wi-Fi, which is, you know, understandable, but at the same time kind of irritating, because the whole point of this is the live narration, which is, you know, post commentary and live narration. Those things are like completely different. You really shouldn't even compare them. And, you know, it's kind of irritating when people just say that you should do Wi-Fi, when I still do them. But, you know, Wi-Fi battles, they just take so long, because, you know, when you do a live narration, you can just go online like this, press a button, there's opponent, battle, takes about 10 to 15 minutes. But when you go to Wi-Fi, you have to look for opponent from some random forum, and then you'll need to deal with shitty Wi-Fi, and then you'll need to have the battle itself, then you'll need to move the save file to your computer, then you'll need to record the battle, and then you can finally narrate it. Yay! And that usually takes a lot longer than just 15 minutes, and sometimes I just don't have the time. And yeah, this is live. And, you know, that's the difference between, like, Pokemon Showdown, Pokemon Online, as opposed to Wi-Fi. So that's that, and that's my little rant at the end. But those of you who really enjoy these live narrations, again, hope you guys enjoyed. I will continue doing them, and also some people really still wanted to see Pokemon Online. And to be honest, you know, I wouldn't really mind doing PO, more PO. I think I did ramble about that last time a bit as well. But, you know, PO does have its own charm, and I've been doing it for quite some time on my channel, so I don't really mind continuing the fine series that I've been doing so far. But alongside with it, I'm gonna be doing some Pokemon Showdown. It's definitely easier, at least I think, like, when I started doing Pokemon Online, you know, a bunch of, you know, new people on my channel, you know, didn't know what was going on with what's PO, and you know, it was kind of difficult to follow at the beginning, which is understandable because it's PO, it doesn't have animations, and you know, you just kind of have to follow the log. But, you know, with Pokemon Showdown, when it has the animations, it's a bit more easier to follow when you can just look at the animations, what's going on the screen, instead of focusing something like that's on the side of the screen, which makes it a bit easier to follow. I can also use I don't know, I guess I could ask you people, when you were, if you have been watching the Pokemon Online battles, have you been watching them at full screen or just on the small screen? Like, that's something that I would kind of like to know, because the screen itself is kind of small, because I need to have the log on the side, because that's where you can see basically what's going on. But with Pokemon Showdown, the nice thing is that I can have this, I can have the full screen basically here, and then all the moves and the team members are, and all the other useful, well, those two are the most important stuff on the side, or down here. I'm rambling, but like, I think it's more convenient and easier to follow than PO. Although at this point, many people have really gotten used to PO. I have gotten used to PO, so that's also the reason why I don't mind stopping doing that. But anyways, leave me your comments about everything that I just rambled about. If you got more feedback, how was the music level this time, and all that stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. So hopefully at least some of you were able to listen, you know, the end of my ramblings here. And yeah, until next time, this is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace!